Hope you don't mind the crap on my table, but here's my variable power supply voltmeter. Totally random, but I built this. I got 3 power modules and a volt/amp meter for DC, and I threw them all together in this little enclosure. Had a few issues with it where it split along the sides because I pulled the printout too early and it was exposed to a lot of cool air. So as you can see, it's split, but the enclosure for the most part is pretty solid. I went ahead and had to zip tie that part. So there's my power cable where that goes in. I have a nice little switch right there that'll turn the unit on, and this can read anywhere from 0 to 100 volts DC and up to 10 amps of current, and it can also supply me anywhere from 1 to 34, 35 volts, depending on what I dial it into. So let me go ahead and turn it on, and there it is working. And now I'm going to go ahead and hook up a power module, or a wall wart as it's more oftenly referred to. So let's go ahead and plug this one in. Come on. As you can see, my dusty table. Alright, so that's plugged in. I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 exposed leads and connect them appropriately. Which one's negative? Put this down for a second. Here's my legs. And so here's this. Now we can see, I'm going to connect this wire. We've got the black one attached to the alligator clip there. Come on, phone, focus. And as I connect it, you get a reading out here of 0.87 volts, and that's just because I'm touching it. If I give it a proper connection, it'll actually go up to 1.1 volts. Let me show you that. And there's the alligator clip on, and there it is, providing us with 1.09 amps of current. Let's go ahead and check the voltage of that. Alright, so now we've got everything hooked up, and we switched out our BNC connector to the top one that reads out the voltage, and we get 12.4 volts as we should. So this unit will put out a max of 12.4 volts at 1.1 amp. What I really like about this box is that it's really useful for deducing the appropriate voltage and amperage when you're using motors under load. But yeah, so for the most part, that's this box. And another cool little feature that I built into it was the ability to internally test the voltages just by only jumping the positive lead to the BNC connectors on the inside. So we can go ahead and double check our voltages just to make sure that we're right. We got a 3.3 here. I'm going to jump that to the inside, and we get 3.3 on there. Solid. Now the next one should be 5 volts. Get 4.99, which is roughly 5 volts. And then for the bottom one, we should get about 9 volts. And that comes up. Awesome. So yeah, that's my variable power supply / voltmeter ammeter for DC.